Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Soulmates Broadcast. Claudia and Abby here. Today we're gonna be filming how we met Ed Sheeran last summer. So Ed was here in Edmonton as part of his Divide tour for 2 nights in a row, and we had tickets for the second night, but neither of us had ever met a celebrity before, at least not as big as Ed.
No.
So we wanted to just give it a chance and see if we could find him. We knew that last time he was here in Edmonton, he was seen around the city. I was driving home from work and I had seen his band outside one of the hotels. I texted Abby and I was like, hey, like, why don't we just go out tonight since we're gonna be going to the show tomorrow night? Try to see if we can find him.
So we knew what time the show started because we were going the next night, so we kind of from there guessed what time the show was going to end, and then from there we just kind of went to the hotel where Claudia had seen the vehicles. We went there roughly like a little bit before when we thought the concert would end so that we would be ready, because we had a feeling that he was coming back to that hotel and was staying there. So we parked, and then literally like 5 minutes after we had parked at the hotel, we saw this black SUV pull up, and Kevin got out of one of the doors, and we were like, oh my god, like it's him, like
yeah.
Ed's gonna be here. So then we saw Ed get out of the vehicle, and Kevin kind of told us, he's like, you guys like stay back. So we were like, okay, like we don't want Ed to think we're crazy, so we're like, we're just gonna wait here. And so then Ed saw us, and he gave us like a little wave.
Ed approached us and he asked us, like, oh, how are you guys doing? And we were like, obviously we're doing very well. And then he asked us if we had gone to the show, and then we told him that we had tickets for the next night. And then he took my phone, he like put it on selfie mode, and he took a selfie with us, and I was just like dying inside.
And then I asked him if we could have hugs.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, he's like, I don't know, I'm really sweaty. And we were like, oh, like that's okay.
We don't care.
And so he gave us hugs, which was so sweet of him.
Yeah.
And then and then he went inside the hotel.
Yeah.
And they left the SUV running outside the hotel, so we were like, oh, that's like kind of odd. We were wondering if he was gonna go out. So we got back in the car and we were just waiting to see, and literally the guy like showered in like less than 10 minutes, changed, was like back out in the SUV.
Yeah.
And so we saw the SUV take off from the hotel, kind of headed in a general direction of where there's like a lot of restaurants downtown. And so we went down there.
Well, we saw the SUV like parked at one of the restaurants, and we saw Ed get out. So we quickly like made a turn and parked, and then we went into the restaurant where we saw that he had rented out like a section of the restaurant, and it was only for his crew because it was someone's birthday. We obviously couldn't get in because it was like crew only. I think we got there at like 11 o'clock, and we both had to work the next day. And we made lots of friends of other girls who wanted to meet him, and we were just like waiting, so we could see what was going on inside the party. The only reason why we don't have photos is because his security said that the only reason we could stay is as long as they didn't see our phones. So we weren't able to take any photos of what the party looked like or anything like that. So while we were at the restaurant, we saw Kevin go out for a smoke. So he was by himself, so we approached him and we just started talking to him, and we got to ask him like some questions about how it was like touring with Ed, and he was such a sweet guy and super chill. So that was a cool opportunity to just get to talk to him and just kind of get like a behind the scenes of what like Ed is like when
because he's got like one-on-one experience with Ed
for years, right? So that was cool. And then we ended up leaving.
Okay, so the second night was when we actually had tickets to the concert, and we actually went with one of our really, really good friends, Teresa Fang. And so we had told her about how we had previously met Ed the night before. She really, really wanted to meet him. So after we had gone to his concert, we ran right at the end of the concert. We ran from the concert venue to the hotel where we had seen him the night before. And when we were there was some other people there waiting as well to see if they could try and meet him. And so, we just started talking to them because Ed hadn't shown up yet, and we hadn't seen any of the crew members show up yet either. And so we were just talking to some of them, and some of them knew people back at the venue who knew when Ed was gonna leave. And so we just waited around until they heard if Ed had left yet.
we waited, and then one of the guys that we met, he got the text saying that Ed had just left the arena, and then literally within like 5 minutes,
It
like
was
the
so
SUV
quick.
showed up again. Ed was in his PJs this time, just like ready to go to bed, but he still
He looked sleepy.
Yeah.
He did.
but he still took the time to meet with us again, and then he signed other people's stuff. He took another selfie. Teresa got to meet him as well, and it was just super fun. And then that's it. That's how we met Ed 2 nights in a row.